And he gets it to make it 7-0 Patriots. Gostkowski now after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 the score as they start 1st and 10. On 1st down, Connor going to be lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. On 2nd down, it's Connor. Nowhere to go that time. Might have gotten a yard up to the 25.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
On 3rd down, Roethlisberger. And he'll find Washington. That's complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Pittsburgh getting 16 yards there and also a 1st down.
Here we go.
On 1st and 10, it's Roethlisberger. He'll find Juju Smith-Schuster. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. It'll be a gain of 17 and a Pittsburgh 1st. Now Roethlisberger on 1st down. Open man completes it to Smith-Schuster. Call that a very strong gain of 24. Yeah, when I see passes like that, I'm reminded of something you and I talked about yesterday. Big Ben was a wide receiver the first 3 years of high school, sitting behind the coach's son, and then he finally got that opportunity. I think he's made the most of it.
It's always the coach's son, isn't it? But you know where it helps him? When he looks downfield, he knows what the receivers are going to do. He actually has wide receivers' eyes when he's throwing the ball.
Hey, Charlie!
Pick it up!
54 is Mike. Check.
2nd and 10. It's Roethlisberger once more. And that is incomplete. Vance McDonald, the tight end, was the target. And it's 3rd down. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends.
Quarter!
To throw again is Roethlisberger. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Devin McCourty picks it off. And he will be brought down, but he's got the interception on a final play of this 1st quarter. Start of the 2nd quarter from Foxborough. It's the homestanding Patriots with the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. This drive starts out on the ground with Michel. And he'll take this up only to about his 18-yard line. The tackle there by Mark Barron. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. On 2nd down, they'll run with White. Just a couple on the ground there. That's going to bring up 3rd and about 6. Throwing is Brady on 3rd down. Caught by the tight end Watson. And he's got the 1st as they'll bring him down at the 28-yard line. Got what they needed there. The drive continues with a 9-yard pickup. Now a 1st down carry. It's Michel. And give him 6 yards here as he's stopped near the 35 at the 34. On 2nd down, Michel.
He did have the touchdown run earlier, but not a heck of a lot more than that throughout this game.
No, not at all. In fact, I would say that this defense has done as good of a job on him as they have on any runner in recent memory. Brady going to try and throw on 3rd down. Trying to squeeze it into Edelman, and it's intercepted. Joe Hayden, the veteran, with a pick. And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Steeler touchdown.
Now that was a beautiful play. A pick 6. How would you punctuate something like that, partner?
What, you mean with an exclamation mark?
Exclamation mark, a big word. What would you do with that?
Ampersand?
I like it.
Boswell good with the extra point, and we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. Now Brady to try again after the pick six. Looking left side, it's complete. He's got it. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
One of the advantages of zone defense, as I remember it, is being able to see the play develop in front of you. One of the disadvantages, when they find those levels where they can hit you with it. Sometimes behind the corner and in front of the safety, it makes it tough to defend.
And he'll be brought down right at midfield after a gain of only a couple. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
Let's go,
Brady gives to Michelle. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down. New England on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 8.
Go, go.
I got you. 26, Mike.
Brady going to throw. Trying to squeeze it into Edelman, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Bud Dupree. And a great return here gets this one all the way down to the 26-yard line. Edelman was the intended target. That's sort of a second quarter to forget for him. Now 2 picks in this frame.
Almost as if the first one that he threw, he couldn't shake, couldn't get it out of his head. He ends up throwing a second one as a result.
Compounds the mistake a little bit.
Yeah, you got to be able to forget, compartmentalize, whatever you want to call it, and move on. He hasn't been able to do so here in the second.
He'll find Smith-Schuster. That's complete. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. Here's Roethlisberger to throw. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Jason McCourty. Well, they thought they were going to break the tie. The defense had other plans. They were already in field goal range, but boom, an interception.
I don't know if this was a case of being a little bit too greedy with the opportunity to put points on the board, but give credit to the guys on the defensive side. Hung in there, battled, and made a key play.
Brady and the Patriots now 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. Now after the fumble recovery, it's Brady. And Brady going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Ryan Shazier. And he'll take this back down inside the 20. Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half. And he gets this inside the 10 to the 9. It's also a gain of 9. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. They've been in the red zone 3 times in this game and have not scored a single point. Can they break through here on 2nd and goal? They'll look to run with Connor. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. Taking it in from a yard out. And the Steelers have taken the lead. On that sideline, they're saying that was more like it. The first down run went backwards, that time into the end zone.
And I like their little bit of courage in play calling, too. Because after an unsuccessful run, especially one where you lose yardage, you oftentimes go right to throwing the football. They came right back with a running play, and it paid off handsomely.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Pats at the line, ready to go. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula to get them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they can get this game tied up.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12.
Motion.
53, Linda! Hey, Echo!
Hey, defense, let's
check it!
From the gun, it's Brady. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Working from the gun, it's Brady. And they'll have his man, that's Edelman. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up. The throw on 2nd down by Brady is incomplete. We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with them.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass. He's going to look deep down the field. And that'll be incomplete as it's knocked away. But a penalty flag is down. So who's this going to be on? Looked like some hands both ways. They got it on the offense.
And sometimes there's a fine line between being the receiver and the DB, and he knocked that one away. Might have caused an incompletion that could have been an interception.
29, Alpha.
check 26, check 26.
72. 26, Alpha.
On 3rd and long, it's Brady. And that is incomplete.
And we're into the second half now. This is an offense that continues to struggle to sustain a drive.
Looks like they're just totally out of sync, whether they're running the ball, passing the ball like we saw there. I don't know. The rhythm seems off. And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. Fielded just inside the 30. 21 yards. Well done on the return. And this offense takes over in great shape right at the 50. 1st and 10. Big Ben and the Steelers with a 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. From midfield now, here's Roethlisberger. Throw left side, complete to Smith-Schuster. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. A gain of 6 there on 1st. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. On the run is Connor, and he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
to him with the pressure as Roethlisberger goes down. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. And he'll get it down here to the 43. That'll get a little bit back, give him 5 on the run. And they'll be left with a 3rd and 13. Now Ben on 3rd and long.
Running lanes are at a premium in the...
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Lawrence Guy, he's the culprit, causes a loss of 5, and it brings up 4th down. Now it's Roethlisberger. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off by Patrick Chung.
You're looking there, the defensive back was maybe a step slower than he was when he came into the league a decade ago. I know I questioned his speed coming into the game, but what he's lost in speed, he's more than made up for it with intellect. And that's a great job of knowing how to position himself to make that interception.
Now this one complete on the slant route. That'll be a New England 1st down, a gain of 12.
Hey, that's 53! Let's make these babies cry all the way back home. Let's make these babies cry all the way back home. Rip!
1st and 10 at the 43.
Bud!
Target! Hey, check!
150!
On 1st down, Brady. He gets it to James White. Give him 7 on the play, and it'll be a 2nd down. Able to get 7 on that 1st down pass play. 2nd and 3.
Cover!
36-yard line.
6 guys! Check 6 guys!
Shadow!
Brady gives this to White. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. 9 yards the pickup there, and it's a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
They go right back to White here on 1st down. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
He hasn't had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole that closed there quickly at the end. Now White, and he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. Under a minute to go in this 3rd quarter as they come up 1st and 10.
16-yard line.
Whip!
80 weapon! When he hits!
1st down, here's White. And he'll take this one down near the 15. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Now they'll throw with Brady. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. He was looking for Mohamed Sanu there. And it's 3rd down. Now play number 7 of this drive, but it's a tough 3rd and 9. Throwing now is Brady. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. So now on 4th down, on comes Stephen Gostkowski to try and get the Pats 3.
A 32-yard attempt.
And the 13-year man puts it through. And they'll cut the lead back down to 4 now at 14-10. So unable to convert for the touchdown inside the red zone, but they do come away with 3.
Yeah, it's a 32-yarder. That's essentially an extra point nowadays, right? Because it's 33 as a general rule for these guys. So it should be a simple kick. But you know what's really strange nowadays? When they miss an extra point, I think they carry that with them longer than missing a field goal because an extra point's supposed to be automatic.
Absolutely, and I would think even field goals inside of 30 yards, even though they're substantially shorter than a PAT, it just has a different feel, doesn't it?
A different feel, a different vibe. That's what I get from all the kickers I talk to. They always say, if I miss an extra point.
And now here is another interception. Picked off by Stephon Gilmore. They'll try to get this offense going with Michel. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. Back now in Foxborough. It's Patriot football, but they trail here as we begin the 4th quarter. Again, it's Michel. And he's going to get this inside the 30. That goes as a gain of 11 and a Patriot 1st down.
Max 50. Come, baby.
On first down, Michel. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Patriot first down. They'll run on first down. Michel, and he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. Sony Michel, his second touchdown of the night. And once again, the Patriots are back out in front. Extra point good by Gostkowski, and it's now 17-14. Now, after the touchdown, he'll send this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. They stay on the ground. Here's Connor again. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on third down.
They know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line.
A gain of 12. First down, Pittsburgh.
Throwing now, Roethlisberger on first down. And yes, complete to the tight end McDonald. And he gets this deep into Patriot territory. It's a big play there for the Steelers. 44 yards on first and 10 is Connor. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
They'll stay on the ground with Connor again. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4. Now it's Roethlisberger. The quick slant caught. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. They stop him for only 3 that time, and that'll bring up 4th down. And Boswell's kick is good. And in the 4th quarter, this game is tied. I tell you, the life of a kicker. He has not been called on the entire game. He's over there by the net, but they send him out here in the 4th quarter and say, hey, go tie the game, will you? And guess what? He comes through.
I just don't know how they do it. I really don't. These cats are a different breed from you and me. That's a pressure kick, but that one was never in doubt.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
And it's Michel once again. And maybe Shane's in the steel curtain here as the Steeler defense drops him behind the line again. So the Patriots with the football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Now Michel. And able to get a little more breathing room out to the 5-yard line. It'll be a gain of 4, but it won't be enough. It leaves them with a 4th down now.
So where'd all that running room that he had in the first half go? Because it looks like it's drying up a little bit here. Someone made some adjustments, it appears, at least on this drive.
That's taken on the 25. Not a big deal on that one. Just your everyday 67-yard punt. And the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They need to get this around the 40 to have a chance to win it in regulation. From the 40, it's a 57-yard field goal, so that gives you a gauge. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle.
Hey, Delta. Give me some. Give me some.
Now it's Roethlisberger. Escaping the pressure right. Open man right side is Smith-Schuster, complete. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45.
Like 80. Easy.
They'll try and run for it with Connor. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. A gain of 10, good for a Steeler first down.
Now you're right on the edge of field goal range. You've still got time, but get up to the line of scrimmage and get set.
Right back to Connor here on first. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in the fourth. 8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple. On 2nd down, Connor looking for space. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that'll make it 3rd down. On 3rd down, it's Connor. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. The Patriots will take their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. Tie game, 4th quarter, and they're going for this thing on 4th down. They'll try and throw for it with Roethlisberger. And he'll find Washington. That's complete. Now the Steelers use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds remaining. Roethlisberger now 10 of 17 throwing the ball. He's got a 1st and 10. Now Ben going to give this one to Connor. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. Again, a run with Connor. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. Just a gain of a yard, but it's going to set him up with a 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
And they're going to get the timeout called. What a finish. We're down to 4 seconds to go in this football game. So on now for the field goal try, Chris Boswell. He's hit on his one earlier attempt tonight, but this a little more pressure-packed for the win. And the kick is good. So you wonder how this one might be remembered the next time these two teams meet. But until then, this game's over. Well, a little drama there at the end, but really this thing was already decided. The late points get scored, and then it ends on the kickoff.
And I'm right there with you, partner. At the end of the game, they knew what they had to do. Just make sure you don't cough up the football at the end. Just take care of it, and victory was theirs, and that's exactly what they did.
So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. And this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com. From Foxborough, good night, everybody.
right mind. I don't wanna be on the ground when the time flies. Had so many friends go, I wonder when it's my time. I live every day like I'll die by the nighttime. It took me so long getting back to my right mind. 5 days straight, no rest, oh well. I don't need no scale. I've been on my, I don't need no help. Always getting money, rain, snow, sleet, every day I work my thumb. I don't get to take off. A hater get up. I'm ready like lift off. I've never been nowhere, but I'm ready to stay gone. Nothing ever lasts long. I'm always beating the odds. Taking all these trips, I had to go and get a passport. I'm just trying to live. I don't know what these mad for. I just signed a deal and got a really big bag for it. Still at your mama crib and getting money, you gotta ask for it. Tired of complaining. I gotta bitch chase my.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL is in Houston, in the Space City at NRG Stadium. The scene from a few moments ago, this crowd enthusiastically cheering on their Texans as they emerge from the locker room. And we're just about ready for football as the Texans get set to match up with the Pittsburgh Steelers. And we are underway from NRG Stadium in Houston.
All day. '26 set. Can I get the egg? I'm coming for you.
On first down, it's Watson. Sliding out of the pocket. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. This is caught inside the 15. A big play there on the first play of the game. 64 yards.
In our pregame meeting, all they talked about was keeping him hemmed in and wanting him to make his throws from the pocket because they knew he was pretty dangerous if he got outside, and he just showed it right there. Pretty good arm, too.
2 yards that time, a stark contrast from the big chunk on the previous play. On second down, here's Miller. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. A 9-yard touchdown run. And the Texans take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive. Fairbairn good with the extra point. And that makes the score 7-0. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. Big Ben and the Steelers with a 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line. From the gun, it's Roethlisberger. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. DJ Reader coming right up the gut, gets in there for a loss of 9. Throwing on second and long. Roethlisberger. He'll find Juju Smith-Schuster. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. That one good for 26 and a first down. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Hey, team 6. Team 6. Let's go, defense.
Here's Roethlisberger. Gets this to his running back. That's Jalen Samuels. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards. Now, Charles, what's the mindset here offensively? You gave up the touchdown pretty quickly. Would it have changed if you had gotten a stop and it would be 0-0 right now, or no?
I wouldn't think so. I think in most cases, just down a touchdown, you know, I mean, we're just getting started here. It should be a long way to go. You think to yourself, stick with the game plan.
That's caught inside the 20. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. Now, that's 2 big catches that he's had on this drive alone.
And I can hear it right now. If they give up a third to him, whoever does that, go stand on the other sideline. You're persona non grata on our team at that point.
Now Roethlisberger. Johnson's got it complete. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. Roethlisberger will throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's 2nd and goal now. They'll run with the NC State man. It's Jalen Samuels. And that'll move him a little closer as he takes it from the 7 down to the 4-yard line. On 3rd and goal, Roethlisberger toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Chances are good he's going to be a very busy guy. 2 catches already in this opening drive, and they were looking his way for a 3rd.
I think they put this defense on notice that could be a really, really frequent combination. So, yes, it's only 3, but at least they're able to answer back after giving up the touchdown to start the game.
Yeah, I like the observation there because getting some points on the board, very positive for them. Feel a little bit better about things because if you don't score, you potentially have opened the door for them to score again, and then you're down 14.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. They had the touchdown on the opening drive of the ball game. It was countered by just a field goal. So, hey, if your guys can do that for 4 quarters, you're in good shape.
Yeah, it is a team game, so that's just good complementary football. But, you know, I know I'm no brainiac, but you trade 6s for 3s, things are going to work out in your favor.
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. Watson, open man, the tight end fails. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down. Watson on 1st down. He's got Fuller. 20. Touchdown, Houston. Will Fuller, 63 yards. And the Texans push further out in front. The 21st pick back in the 2016 draft, Will Fuller, and we know that he can take the top off of a defense.
He certainly can, and the way that he does it is just straight, pure speed. And I talked with one of the better defensive coordinators in the league, and I said, how do you defend that? And he said, at times, you absolutely don't. If the quarterback gets time and he heaves it downfield, Will Fuller's going to outrun any coverage you put out there.
And he will take it back only to about the 13-yard line here.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive.
The Red Sea parts, and there he goes. The 20, 10, and he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. James Conner, 87 yards, as his guys are back within a single score. And those are the highlight reel runs you dream of right there.
When he gets a seam and just gets through it, how about the explosiveness, the burst to get there to begin with, and then once he's in full gallop, good luck trying to track him down.
And those plays so demoralizing for the defense.
Absolutely, because you've done so much work trying to keep people in front of you. When they're past you and behind you, that's a tough one to swallow.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
On 2nd and 7, Watson.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half, maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Javon Hargrave, the D tackle, getting the sack. Defense went 3-4. They got some push from the inside.
And this is something in a 3-4 you don't normally get because the nose tackle who got the sack, he's usually responsible or ends up getting double-teamed and sometimes triple-teamed. How about him working his way back and putting the big guy on the ground?
Kill, turn up. Watch safety creeping.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Watson. It's complete to Fuller. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain. Here's Watson.
I know we love our jobs, and pretty much...
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Stephon Tuitt able to shake free and get home for the sack. So second and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. Watson's throw pulled in by Hopkins. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. That catch good for 5. It's third down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective.
Under pressure now, Watson, and down he goes. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. These kickers now, it used to be that a 50-plus yarder was cause for celebration, now seemingly automatic.
Yeah, isn't it funny when we prepare for a game, when you look at the backgrounds of these kickers, it's interesting, isn't it, to find out they were all-state quarterbacks, receivers, defensive backs, all-state wrestlers, right? Baseball players. We're finding athletes all along, and now they're just specialists putting it through the posts.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And coming off a one-play drive that was so deflating for the defense, what's their mentality? How do they rally here and stop this offense?
Well, hopefully there's some determination that sets in, because
nowhere to escape, and he goes down. DJ Reader able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon. To try again after the sack, Roethlisberger stepping up, he's going to keep it. Now bad hit, and he lost the football. It's loose, and the Texans scoop it.
Well, let's be frank, you hate the fumble at the end of the play, but prior to that, I liked a lot of what was going on. Tucks it down, takes off, picks up good yardage, but in that portion of the field, that close to the sideline,
step out.
Yeah, either get down or get out of bounds. Take care of the ball.
Yeah, he had the yards, but then the mistake. Being chased out left. He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's second down.
Yeah, he only gets a few yards on 1st and 10, but he's better off doing that than throwing an incompletion or even worse, an interception.
Throwing again on second down. Watson to the goal line, but it's incomplete. It was Minkah Fitzpatrick that time to break that one up.
All defenders get tired of hearing about their lack of hands and why they're playing defense instead of offense. But in this situation, it was the hands that made the play. Batting the ball away on an attempted touchdown pass, excellent job, way to knock it down.
After an incomplete pass on second down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. And it'll be intercepted. Joe Hayden, the veteran, with a pick.
Brandon, this is why golfers do their best to never count a score in their head before the ball goes in the cup. This looked like a slam dunk for points on this drive, didn't it? Instead, they throw an interception, and they're going to come away empty.
He's going to fire one deep over the middle, and it's knocked away and incomplete. There defensively to knock it away was the safety, Justin Reed. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. To throw here, Roethlisberger. Going top shelf for Smith-Schuster. And that's caught inside the 35. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Juju Smith-Schuster. An 80-yard touchdown. As they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. Extra point put through by Boswell. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. 17-17 the score. All even to this point as the kick's away. This is taken at his 4. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on first down, and it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops. And if it does, that can alter my strategy and potentially get me some points. And if it doesn't work, well, then you just run the clock out and go to the locker room.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. Following the sack, it's now 3rd and long for Watson and the Texans. 3rd and long, it's Watson. Flushed out right. Going deep for Hopkins. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. The safety, Terrell Edmonds, picks it. Likely time for one final snap as they start out 1st and 10. Final play of the half. It's Roethlisberger. And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. So thanks to the late touchdown, it's a tie ball game here heading to break. As we are off to Orlando now to check in with Jonathan Coachman and our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach? All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. And he probably should have stayed in the end zone as he'll muster a return up to only the 14-yard line.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive, almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. That goes for a gain of 31. So that changes things. Here's 1st and 10 all the way up at the 45. Out of the gun, it's Roethlisberger. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Now Roethlisberger to throw. That'll be taken in there by James Washington. And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 43.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. On first down, it's Samuels. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down, a very solid gain on that play.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
7-7.
Roethlisberger. That went into the hands of his tailback, Samuels. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. The Steelers picking up 15 yards there at a first down.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
Hey, alert. Hey, Alpha.
On 1st and 10, it's Roethlisberger. And a quick shuffle pass here is complete. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. So a loss of 5, and it'll be 2nd down. To throw again on 2nd down, Roethlisberger.
And the shuffle pass to the running back goes for no yardage, but they used to call that the Utah pass, made famous by Coach Cactus Jack Curtis and his quarterback, Lee Grosscup.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Roethlisberger. And he finds McDonald. And he will have the first down before he's tackled at the 12. And they just keep marching right along. First down on a pickup of 8 there. On first down, Samuels. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 4 on the first down play. Throwing on 2nd and 14. Roethlisberger.
Anytime you call an inside running play, you just know there should be a lot of congestion there. You're counting on your offensive line to take control of the line of scrimmage. That didn't happen in this case, and that play got bottled up.
A field goal would get them the lead, but that's not what they're shooting for as they come up on 3rd down. Here's Samuels. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. He needed 9, he got 8. And that's going to leave him with a 4th and 1 on their side of the field. Back now in Houston, all even as we get ready to start the 4th. And the former Rice Al Boswell puts this one through in his return to Houston. And with that, they take the lead here 20-17. So the drive here ends with a field goal. It does give them the lead, but this one's still certainly a long ways from over.
It definitely puts a lot of pressure on your defense to hold the lead, right? They're happy to have it and happy to be out there trying to do so. But I know as a former player, in the back of their mind, they're thinking, why don't you score the touchdown and seal this thing?
Watson will bring up the Texans here 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. A running play there going to get 11 as they get a quick first down. A pickup of 11 and a Texans first down. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They'll run with Miller. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
Oh, partner, that play brought back memories. Watching them string it out, letting the runner get all the way to the sideline area, but not letting him get out of bounds. They formed that picket fence and didn't allow him through.
Not only that, got him for a loss as well here. And one of the reasons they lead in the 4th quarter, plays like that.
Yeah, it took a little more time off the clock, making him do it that way, didn't they?
I guess they're in a situation now, 4th quarter, where they're forced to take some chances, but I don't know that that was the type of a chance you want to take.
And that one could very easily have been intercepted. And if it does get picked off, that could possibly seal this one.
And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. They get 14 on that one. Good for a Houston first down. A first down carry now for Miller. Now this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. Coming up to the line, and they will need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Again, it's Miller. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. So it's Texans football as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. An opening there on that first down run as he gets this forward for about 8 or 9. That looks to be 8 officially, so 2nd and 2. A gain of 4 last play. They double that here and get 8. 10th carry now for Lamar Miller. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
Okay, there's 3 timeouts left, right?
Think you got to use one here, don't you?
No doubt about it. I'd use one right here.
Now Carlos Hyde in the game. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down.
Partner, you've got about 20 coaches on your payroll, but there's 60,000 of them in the stands. I don't think any of them like that play.
And the later we go, it's starting to sound like 100,000 in here. Back to throw. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down. That would have been a tough catch, but in this 2-minute drill, those are the ones you really hope your guys come up with.
Yeah, you don't want your guy to be able to take the out because it was a tough catch. You needed him to come up with that one because if he does, it alters the perspective of this 2-minute drill, doesn't it?
The catch made by Miller. He takes it across for the touchdown, and they've taken the lead late in the final minute of the 4th.
Wow, wow.
On for the PAT, Kaimi Fairbairn. And that will make this a 4-point game. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And with time a factor here late, he'll just take a knee and they'll put it out to the 25. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. One possession game. Time very much a factor. How does the offense handle this situation?
Well, in a lot of cases, they should be somewhat relaxed. And I know that's counterintuitive because this is a pressure situation. But this is Friday practice every week of the season. You go over this situation, having to go downfield, limited timeouts, got to get out of bounds and keep the drive going and set yourself up. Defensively, you can't just lay back and let them do whatever they want. So it is a cat and mouse deal here. How much pressure will the defense bring, and how much pressure can the offense handle?
We're going to find out. Pittsburgh getting 16 yards there and also a first down. One play has them to the 37 here for 1st and 10. Back to throw. That'll be incomplete with 9 seconds now showing on the clock. Juju Smith-Schuster, the intended receiver that time. And now it's 2nd down. Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw. He's got the first down and more past midfield. 23 yards the pickup there. Roethlisberger now 12 of 16 thus far. It's 1st and 10. One last shot for Roethlisberger. He's going to let it fly. And this is incomplete. So no miracles here on the final play. And this ball game is over. Well, Charles, a pretty exhilarating finish to the end of this ball game. At the end, the Hail Mary prayers, though, they went unanswered. Could have won it, but couldn't get it done.
Almost felt schoolyard or playground, didn't it? You know, you remember when you called that play? Everybody just go long and try and find someone open. They gave it a shot, but unable to successfully complete it.